see?
He does actually use his beak as well as his feet to help support him as he's climbing around the canopy. You may ask, why do we have them showing off just walking around in the trees? Actually, a lot of the time that's what they're going to be doing, because there's often not enough space for them to fly around. Besides, they're quite a big wingspan, and all that dense foliage means they can't often fly. They are actually climbing around a lot of the time, and we're now doing a very good example of just that for us today. Now, he's going to be eating all sorts of different trees up in the trees. And one of the things that Ronaldo likes is roots and seeds and nuts. Quite often, you will find those at the end of a branch. Quite often, he is too heavy to go down on those branches. Be careful, you're going to fling it everywhere. Fling it everywhere. That was on you. There we go. We did it. We tried. But other things, like, he has these incredible feet. You probably haven't even realised why they're so special, but he actually has called zygodactyl toes. And it means, this one, it means that Ronaldo here can actually stand upside down.
Ronaldo.
He can reach food that way as well. So if you are a piece of fruit, or a seed, or a nice bit of browse, you're absolutely going to be chased down by Ronaldo to become a tasty little treat. Now, there's all sorts of different things you hear about animals. Sometimes this is true, sometimes they're very much false. One of the ones you've probably heard is that parrots are incredibly smart. And I'm here to tell you that is absolutely true. Ronaldo here is going to do us a lovely thing about animals that are really clever, like us, like elephants, like dolphins, all things that are really social and have big brains. Parrots are incredibly social. They're usually found either in a big flock or they're involved in pairs. So either way, they're very social. And you can see Ronaldo is absolutely nailing this lovely puzzle. Absolutely stellar job. Now this time I'm going to make it a bit harder. I'm going to spread it out a little bit more and see if Ronaldo can still do this. And then the other reason he's able to do this puzzle, well, a big brain, he's also got really good colour vision in his eyes. So he can actually see all of these different colours. Many animals would not be, or cats and dogs would not be able to see these colours the way we do. He actually is seeing colours in 4 spectrums of light. And for context, we see the world in 3. So believe it or not, the birds around us are actually seeing the world quite differently than ourselves. Good job with that. Excellent job, buddy.
Yay.
Have a nice big step and have magic. And once again, remember the birds are seeing even more colours than we are. So what these guys look like together is even more impressive than what we're already seeing. These guys, bless them, they are a lovely little bonded pair. Strepsils and Skittles also. He actually is seeing colours in 4 spectrums of light. And for context, we see the world in 3. So believe it or not, the birds around us are actually seeing the world quite differently than ourselves. Good job with that. Excellent job, buddy. Have a nice big step. They're green. So they blend in with the leaves of the trees, and it's actually quite difficult to pick them out. But then someone might be looking from underneath. You see they've got all these big blocks of colour. It's very colourful, but actually the blocks don't follow the shape of the bird. It's actually breaking up the shape. And you can imagine if there's a couple hundred in that tree, you look up and it's just all blobs of colour. And if you're a predator, you probably can't pick out your target. And if you can't pick out a target, you won't bother because you won't want to waste your energy or risk hurting yourself if there is no dinner at the end of that mission. Now, these guys are much more energetic than Ronaldo, much quicker in everything they do. And one of the reasons they are is because they actually have a very sugar-based diet, but it's what they would have naturally out in the wild. What I've got in my little pot is a little UK. Not that I've ever been lucky enough to see one, but he is the biggest of that kind of bird. But ironically,